Hello everyone, this is Xander, and I would like to welcome you to my first video. This channel will primarily focus on the Battlefield series, however other games will likely make it into rotation. My current platform of choice is the PlayStation 4, but there are some Xbox One and PC exclusives that have caught my eye. Upcoming games like TitanFall and the DayZ Standalone look as though they are each bringing something new and noteworthy. As anyone interested in the first-person shooter genre may know, Battlefield 4 has had something of a rocky start. While some aspects have improved, other, still lingering issues need to be resolved. There were a series of patches released before the holiday season, but for a 3-week period of time, there was little to no game maintenance. With the Battlefield development team from DayZ returning to the office, patches and fixes are once again starting to be rolled out. Just yesterday, a PC patch was released, with a PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 patch available today. The patch focused on general game stability and a few game balancing changes. Hopefully this means less crashing in multiplayer and no more lost saves for the campaign. Engineers repairing transport vehicles, both airborne and on the ground, will find that the repairing speed has been reduced. No longer will Little Bird pilots be able to rule the skies uncontended, with 2 engineers repairing most of the damage. The 20mm jet cannons have also had a 25% damage increase. However, there is currently no information about changes to the V40 mini grenade, the DMR class of rifle, or the anti-air light armored vehicle in this patch. An issue that I originally thought was a feature of Battlefield 4 has also been addressed. As some have noticed, teammates farther than 120 meters away do not have their names appear above their heads consistently. I had initially wondered why this was, but I thought it had something to do with your character's ability to recognize faces at that distance without a rifle optic. This is reported to have been corrected in the most recent patch. Another issue addressed was a scenario where you would start shooting at an enemy and see blood appear from the shots. The player receiving the damage, however, did not receive an indication that they were taking damage until a short time later. Obviously, this gives the target player less time to react and results in what feels like a cheap death. There are other, less standout changes included that can be found in the complete patch notes at the link in the video description. One of the game's most glaring changes that still need to be made is to the game's netcode. The user experience in an environment with poor netcode results in players still taking damage even though on their screen they are behind cover. It may seem as though you have rounded a corner and should no longer be taking damage as an enemy fires on you. However, the player shooting at you still sees you as though you have yet to turn the corner. This is because the servers do not poll your game client as many times per second as they should. The frequency of the server client polling events are referred to as a game's tick rate. Games like Counter-Strike implement a tick rate of 100. A server client polling rate of 100 means that the game servers interact with the software clients 100 times per second and updates the world that the player inhabits much more frequently than we experience in Battlefield. This allows for a more responsive feeling game and provides a more stable environment for competitive gaming. While DayZ hasn't provided the exact tick rate at which their servers operate, the speculated figure is between 10 and 30 times per second. This has been blamed for the lack of reliable hit registration and the cause for what seems like unnecessary deaths. One thing to note, however, is that DayZ has included a great deal of detail, environment interactability, and destruction in Battlefield 4, including Levolution events that no other games have attempted as of yet. While there are still problems to address for the Battlefield development team, they are also a responsive organization and they do pay attention to their fanbase. Some studios release games still in need of improvement, but they have already made their money from the game and have no interest in bettering their product. DayZ, however, runs an active forum and provides information regarding the issues they have yet to fix, including a potential time frame for resolution. One important fact to keep in mind as you provide feedback about your experiences in the game is to be professional. Large companies tend to ignore irate, abusive, nondescript complaints and pay attention to individuals that can calmly and rationally explain the problem they have found, as well as offer suggestions. DayZ cares about the community and is interested in improving its products. I hope you have enjoyed this video and will stay tuned to the channel. Hit the thumbs up if you had some fun and learned something, or a thumbs down and include a suggestion. If you thought that there was something I should have covered but did not, please leave a comment and I'll reply. Lastly, subscribe for more enlightening content, and I will do my best to keep you up to date and well informed.